Hi, Izzy.
Hi.
Sorry for the delay. I know I'm a few minutes late today. I'm pet sitting for a an elderly neighbor who is in the hospital this week. So I just got a little behind. I apologize.
Don't worry.
I'll still give you your full time. So, what do you want to work on today? What is your goal or your focus that you want us to work on?
Well, I have my monologue here, and I
Nice.
pulled up from this Zap Splat thing,
Oh, nice. Yes.
and those sound effects that are in there.
Very cool. Nice. Great. So do we want to try to record your monologue? And then once we have that, we'll try to mix some sound behind it.
Actually, maybe like I would like to practice with the sound effects first. Could
Oh,
that be
yeah,
okay?
absolutely. Sure.
Let's see. It was like right here. And I don't know if you could hear the sounds, but uh,
Let's try it.
but let me try. Did you hear that?
It's soft, but I can hear it a little bit. So I still will get an impression of it.
All right.
And I want to hear you louder anyway. So
All
yeah,
right.
it's soft, but it's there.
All right. At the start of the evening, there was thunder, lightning, the dogs barking, then Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, who noticed a vet, then Mrs. Peacock, who noticed a cook, then Mr. Green, sit. No, not you, sir. Please come in. Then Professor Plum and Miss Scarlet. Then dinner was served. Well, that was more like a cocktail minute. Then to the dining room. And then there was goes on and on and on. But then let's see. I'm just gonna like skim through to
Okay,
so to so I could show you like what I found with my
great.
sound
That sounds
effects.
good.
So lights went up. Mr. Body was dead, but not really. Really, he was alive, and we did not know that. Then Mrs. Peacock drank from his drink. Poison! Well, someone had to stop her screaming. Then we heard, to the billiard room. But Mrs. Peacock joined late. And then there was more. And those are the only main four I could find.
Nice.
With the
Very
dogs
cool
barking,
though. They
thunder,
add a
like
lot. What do you think of it? How do you feel about it?
it's pretty interesting now. Kind of makes
I
it a
think
little
so
more subtle
too.
without me having to do all the sounds.
Right. I like it a lot. Really nice. Awesome. So, so what would you say is your favorite thing about it? The thing that's really standing out to you that you're like, oh, I really like this part.
But I really like this part with having me pause so I could play like my sound effects.
hmm Well, and two, I think pausing is perfectly okay, especially because for the editing process, it actually makes it a lot easier to do the editing when you leave little pauses between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can definitely do that. You can take your time, like you just
Okay.
did. Awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah. So then, um, thinking about, mm, thinking about this one, I think it's really, really fun that you get to do a bunch of different character voices, right? I think that's a really cool component of it, like different sounds, different characters. And then we'll work on the editing component of it as well. So, I would love to go ahead and have you record just the vocals separately because we'll mix in the sound effects after the fact. So, first, I'd really like us to record just the voice. You can do that either on your computer in Audacity or GarageBand, something like that. Or you can also do that with your phone with like a voice memos app, something like that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so which one do you want to use for today for
How about
recording?
voice memo?
Okay, great. So let's have you go ahead and record a voice memo in your phone. I'll be quiet and you can go ahead and do that.
All right. Do you mind if I go grab my phone really quick?
No problem at all. Go for it.
All right. All right.
Excuse
Got
me.
it. All right. And let's see. Voice memos. Here we are. All right. And start the reading.
Yep.
All right. Oh, sorry. At the start of the evening, there was thunder, lightning, the dogs barked. Then, Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, who noticed the vet, Mrs. Peacock, who noticed the cook, then, Mr. Green, sit. No, not you, sir. Please come in. Then, Professor Plum and Miss Scarlet. Then, dinner was served. Well, that was more like a cocktail minute. To the dining room. Shark fin soup? Oh, my favorite! Yummy, yummy, yummy! My favorite! Then Mr. Body arrived, and we all went to the study. Coffee? Brandy? Who is this Mr. Body anyway? How do you do? Then Mr. Body asked me to pass out the packages. Ah, it's a snake! Oh, no, it was a rope. Then Mr. Body switched off the lights. Now! Mr. Body was dead. But not really. Really, he was alive, and we did not know that. Then Mrs. Peacock drank his drink. Poison! Well, someone had to stop her screaming. Then we heard to the billiard room. But Mrs. Peacock joined late. I'm an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. Then Mrs. White asked, who else was in this house? To which we all replied, the cook, who we found knifed in the back. Then I suggest that we take the cook's body into the study. But Mr. Body's body was dead. And Mrs. Peacock entered with body on her body because body has been plunged into his bean. Then the briefcase. Empty! Then the murderess arrived. Are you the killer? Then I locked him in the lounge. Dead! That's when the unexpected cop showed up. Hello, you're all acting rather peculiar. Can you canoe, officer? Dead! Then the maid got strangled in the billiard room. Which brings us to where we all are right here. Got it.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. So I would love for you to send that to me. Can you send it to my email? I'll put that into the chat for you. It's just my name, vandyenzor@gmail.com. All right. So if you email that from there, there should be like a little arrow. Let me see. I have a voice memos app. Let's
Let's
see what it
see.
looks like. Um,
Share.
So
Email.
if you click on it and you click the dot, 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 yep, share, and then you'll do email, and then it'll be vandyenswer@gmail.com.
Vandy, all lowercase or uppercase for V and E.
It's all lowercase.
Okay, Vandy. No, not band, but Vandy. And let's see. Answer dot com.
At gmail.com.
Okay, G dot com. All right. All right.
Great. And then we're also going to mix in those sound effects. So you can either email them or you can actually put them through the Zoom as well. So if you go into the chat, you can click the little paper with the little tabbed down corner and it says file. And then you can select from your computer and you can upload those directly into the chat, or you could drag and drop them into the Zoom chat as well. But that way
All right.
I'll have all of those and I can walk with you through how we're gonna edit these. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
pull up
I'll just put
your,
it like I'm just gonna put your email in here and I can do it like right
sure,
after this.
yeah, for sure.
All right. And that'll be all good to go after this class.
Great. Awesome. Alrighty.
But I'm just gonna do it like later.
Okay, sure. Um, cool. So for right now, do we want to continue working on the scripts and recording them? And then I'll get all of these saved into my folder for you and we go through more of the editing next time. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Great. So let's go ahead and so I really liked what you were doing there. So why don't we work on another script that you want to record today? So which one would you say would be another that you'd like to look at?
Um, oh man, I have so many scripts, but I want one like with all the characters,
Yeah,
like multiple
okay.
characters. So whenever I can find one, I'll like upload the scene for you,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. But yeah, I'm honestly looking right now. And we've only got like 10 minutes, but I just want to like save some time. All right. Yeah, here's one. I found it finally.
Great.
So this one's from Shrek the Musical, Act 2, Scene 2, Swamp. As soon as is off the stage, a few fairy tale creatures are led on, and an armored guard is there to precede them. So this is the scene that. Do you want me to read it in my regular voice?
Yeah, let's do it once in your regular voice and then we'll try it again with more of the character.
All right. Right this way. Don't mind the mud. You'll get used to it. This place is a dump. It's not fit for a pig. Hello? We can hear you. We are standing right here. Look, you've all read Lord Farquaad's degree. Yeah, we read it. All fairy tale creatures have been banished from the kingdom of Duloc. All fruitcakes and freaks will be sent to a resettlement facility. It smells like bum. All right. When I call your name, step forward. Pinocchio the puppet? Oh, I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. That's your patch of mud right there. Fairy godmother? right here. Ugly duckling dumped on a swamp. Man, I tell ya, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks, pine sap.
Nice. Very good. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this scene. What's happening here? Who are the characters? How do they feel about each other? What happened right before this?
Well, let's see. As I can recall from Shrek, from the first movie and from the Broadway musical, that it's been said that Lord Farquaad wants to keep his kingdom all perfect and not have anything wrong with it. So probably like the fairy tale creatures such as Pinocchio, Gingerbread Man, etc. Were living there first, and he was like, okay, this is getting out of control. Let's just teach these guys, like, put them in the forest. That's what they'll be. So I can have like a perfect kingdom. And so one of his guards like leads starts kicking them out of the kingdom and into Shrek swamps where their new home will be. And like they all feel like, oh man, do we really have to do this? We were having such a good life there. Why'd you kick
Oh,
us out?
yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So, what do you think that this needs? What are some of the things that pop up for you that you're like, I feel like this script needs this?
Um, well, definitely what I feel for this scene in the script. Like maybe a bit of complaining in there, like a bit of moans and groans, maybe a bit of some argument in there, and definitely some sass.
I love it. Sass. Very nice. Very cool. Nice. Yeah. So, how much do we want to change your voice?
Well, I'm trying to be like exactly how it is in the script since what I'm well for character voice, definitely for Pinocchio, of course, that really oh my God, how would you describe that voice in the Shrek franchise? Well, however
Okay.
you describe it, but I'm
Yeah.
also looking on the script here that the three little pigs have a German accent, and I'm seeing for two of them, they say instead of "we can hear you," "we are standing right here," they changed that W into a V, so it's "we can hear you," "we are standing right here."
Cool. Yeah. Love it. Yeah. So a little bit of accent work in here. Do you have any, do you have any like character inspirations, people you feel like who would do it well?
Oh man, I'll have to come up with that later. But maybe like some Broadway actors that I would find, like, 'cause I've got so many.
Okay. Is there one that you feel like would especially work well for this script?
Definitely with Guard, maybe Hank Azaria, or maybe even like where's some other like actors like Tim Curry, Hank Azaria, Christian Borle, any of those three would do for the Guard part, since he's the first one who speaks in this scene.
Okay. Nice. So what do you think? Do you feel like you want to try just like certain sections, like specific character lines? What do you think?
I think certain character lines.
Okay, great. So why don't we do some individual lines working on specific character voices? How about that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll start off with Guard.
Okay.
Right this way. Don't mind the mud. You'll get used to it. Look, you've all read Lord Farquaad's degree. Yeah, all right. When I call your name, step forward. Pinocchio the puppet, that's your patch of mud right there. Very good, mother. Ugly duckling. And oh,
What do
there's
you
more
think of
to this.
that? How did that feel?
Yeah, but hang on, there's one more line I forgot.
Okay.
Or two more. Three bears, you'll take your spot over there by Pinocchio. No, that's too far. Too close. Just right. Uh, you're late, rabbit. And remember, if we catch. Wait, I lost track where we were.
Oh, that's okay. Try again.
All right. And remember, if we want you back in the kingdom, you will be executed.
Nice. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm starting to get big. I'm starting to get the hang of it now.
Nice. Awesome. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and could we let's try just the lines you just did again and try to give them even more like oomph and energy.
Energy. Like, this is no funny business. This is serious talk.
Yeah.
All right, I've only got 2 minutes here, but right this way. Don't mind the mud. You'll get used to it. Look, you've all read Lord Farquaad's degree. All right. When I call your name, step forward. Pinocchio the puppet. That's your patch of mud right there. Very good, mother. Ugly duckling. Three bears. You'll be standing right. You'll be right over there. Take your spot over there by Pinocchio. No, that's too far. Too close. Just right. And remember, if we catch you all back in the kingdom, you will be executed.
Nice. That sounded a lot more confident, I would say. What do you think of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt that too? Nice. Okay. So then, good. All right. So then let's, hmm, do you feel like anything else needs, tweaking or anything?
Not at this point.
Okay.
I'll try to find some like other actors who would like kind of fit well with these scenes, and I'll try to like, yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. All right. So then, let's, if you're feeling really confident with it, do you want to try recording it then?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Wait, I'm gonna pass the time, but
Well, I was a few minutes late, so I think we have time to do it. So let's go ahead and record it.
all right. Oh my God. This is gonna be great. Right this way. Don't mind the mud. You'll get used to it. This place is a dump. It's not fit for a pig. Hello, we can hear you. We are standing right here. Look, you've all read Lord Farquaad's degree. Yeah, we read it. All fairy tale creatures have been banished from the kingdom of Dolok. All fruitcakes and freaks will be sent to their resettlement facility. It smells like bomb. All right. When I call your name, step forward. Pinocchio the puppet? Oh, I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. That's your patch of mud right there. Uh, Very good, mother. Right here. Ugly duckling. Dumped on a swamp. Man, I tell you, sometimes being a fairy tale creature sucks, pine sap. Three bears. You'll take your spot over there by Pinocchio. No, that's too far! Too close! Just right. And remember, if we find you back here, back in the kingdom, you will be executed! Ugh, ugh, nailed it.
Awesome. Very good. So can you email that to me as well?
Doing that right now.
Awesome. Great. Okay, that way I'll have all of your files saved and ready for editing next time. Good. So what were your favorite things about what you did today?
Oh, getting to use the sound effects and have been using both character voices and sound effects for the first time.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's great. Very cool. Do you maybe want to try to find some like music or sound effects that you like this week for this next script?
sure.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Let's do that then.
All right.
Very cool. Awesome work today, Izzy.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, well, I will see you then next Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
Great work today. Bye, Izzy.
Bye.